Welcome to your heart-opening yoga flow. Today we will be tapping into our yang energy as we stimulate our Anahata chakra, our heart chakra, as we open the upper body, chest, back, and shoulders. We'll be getting our heart rate up as we ready ourselves for the day. So if you're ready to begin, grab your mat and we'll get started. Awesome, let's begin lying down on our mats. Just come onto your back and extend your legs out in front of you. Place both hands on your heart and close your eyes. Take a deep inhalation through the nose and exhale, sigh it out, open your mouth, let it go. Take this moment to set a personal intention for your practice today. Beautiful. And now bring your mind back to your breath. Inhale deeply through your nose and exhale, open your mouth, sigh it out. With each inhalation, noticing your heartbeat underneath your hands. And with each exhalation, allowing your body to truly relax into your mat. Let's take one more inhalation through the nose and exhale, let it all go. Beautiful. On your next inhalation, open your eyes gently and bring the bottoms of your feet onto the mat, knees parallel to one another. We're going to do some Yogi Bicycles here, warming up our abdominals. So place your hands behind your head, and on your next inhalation, bring your right elbow to your left knee and extend the right leg. And then let's switch it, and switch again for 1, switch 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful. Relax. And now roll up into a seated position on your mat. Place the bottoms of the feet on the mat still and hug your knees into your chest. Whenever you're ready, float your feet off of the mat and extend your toes forward. Shins are parallel to the mat here, and try to lean back on your sits bones, creating Navasana, boat pose. If you want to challenge yourself a little more here, go ahead and let go of your knees and extend your palms up to the sky, engaging your abdominals, sucking the belly into the spine. Drop your shoulders away from your ears and breathe easily. If you want to challenge yourself even more, go ahead and extend your legs and create a V shape with your entire body for full Navasana. Let's take one more inhalation here. Gather up all the oxygen and exhale, sigh it out, let it go and release your Navasana. Feet float down to the mat and cross your legs and come into an all fours position. Shoulders right above your hands and hips right over your knees. Legs are hip distance apart and all points of your palms are pressing into the mat to protect your wrist. Inhale and extend the right leg back behind you, tucking the toes under. Exhale, extend your left leg to meet the right, coming into high plank, top of a push-up. Hold your plank pose here for a moment. Tuck your hips up into the belly and gaze slightly forward to allow the crown of the head to reach away from your body, keeping your neck in one line with the spine. Reach your heart forward. Inhale, micro bend in those elbows. Exhale, firm your legs. One more inhalation. And exhale, bend your knees to the mat and lower your chest all the way down, keeping your elbows in by your sides. Inhale and slide through into Sphinx pose. So place your palms a little bit in front of you and rest your forearms on the mat parallel to one another. Press into all points of your arm and lift your heart up to the sky. Gaze up. Salamba Bhujangasana. Beautiful work. Let's take one more inhalation here. Gaze up. And exhale, lower your chest down to the mat. Replace your hands back by your rib cage and press into the mat, sending your hips up and back into downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Beautiful work. Gaze towards your toes and feel free to walk out this first downward dog, however feels good for your body. Tune into your muscles here and find that movement with breath, whether it be lengthening with each inhale and stretching it out on the exhale, or raising the heels on the inhale and lowering them down on the exhale. Just find that movement that feels good for you in this downward dog. You can also send the heels to the right side and then to the left to give a gentle twist to your hips. Or you can simply remain in your downward dog, finding your breath and reaching the sternum towards the mat. Awesome job. Let's take one last inhalation. And exhale, let it go. Bring your heels down to the mat. Inhale, tuck your hips up into the belly and roll through into high plank. Hold it one more time. Micro bend in your elbows. Gaze out and forward to keep your neck in line with your spine. Firming your back legs. Inhale, reach your heart forward. Exhale, chaturanga, lower all the way to the mat. Elbows in by your sides. Keep your palms where they are and inhale, reach your heart forward, press the tops of your feet into the earth for Cobra pose, Bhujangasana. Inhale, gaze up, firm the back of your legs and your glutes, open your chest. And exhale, roll through all fours back into downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, let's bend our knees together here. Arch your lower back slightly, lengthen the spine. And on your exhalation, see if you can keep your hips high as you send your heels to the ground and straighten your legs. Awesome. Let's inhale, bend the knees one more time, lengthen your spine, raise the hips, and exhale, release your heels into the earth. Firm the backs of your legs. Beautiful. Inhale, gaze front. Exhale and raise your heels, bend your knees, and take a few steps into forward fold. Keep your knees bent here in this very first forward fold. Allow the crown of the head to reach for the earth and rest your chest on your thighs. Inhale, straighten your legs and lengthen halfway up. Exhale, bend your knees and roll all the way up to standing. Root to rise. Arms overhead and lower. Tadasana. Mountain pose. Feeling your alignment here. Feeling the ground beneath your feet. Welcoming that light and love into your being by opening your palms forward for that receiving energy. Let's take a sun salutation, Surya Namaskar. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, dive to forward fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, plant the hands into the earth and step back into high plank. Inhale, move your weight forward. Exhale, take Chaturanga Dandasana. Lower halfway down, elbows in. Inhale, upward dog. Hips lifted off the mat, legs together, and exhale, release back into downward facing dog. Beautiful work. Take a few breaths on your own time here, noticing how your body's feeling and sending a little extra love to any points of soreness. Inhale, welcoming that light, that love, the positive energy of the universe. And exhale, let it go. Let go of the negative energy. Let go of anything hindering you from becoming your best self. You are exactly where you need to be. Inhale, gaze front. Exhale, raise your heels, bend your knees, and hop or take 2 steps back into forward fold. Inhale, straighten your legs, lengthen halfway. Exhale, forward fold, bend the knees, and roll all the way up to standing, arms overhead, and exhale, Tadasana. Bring your palms to Anjali Mudra, pressing the thumbs into the chest and feeling the resistance between each hand for prayer position. Becoming aware of our heartbeat here, feeling it beneath your thumbs. Inhale, and bring your arms overhead for standing back bend. Arch it back, and on your exhalation, dive down to forward fold, bend the knees. Inhale, lengthen up halfway. Exhale, plant the hands into the earth and step back into high plank. Inhale, heart reaches forward. Exhale, elbows in as you lower halfway down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, hips lifted. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send your hips to the sky, heels down to the mat. Wonderful job. Inhale, and let's bring the right leg up to the sky for 3-legged dog. On your exhalation, bring your right knee to your right tricep, coming into a plank position with one leg, and inhale, reach it back up to the sky, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to tricep. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, last time, knee to tricep. And inhale, back up for 3-legged dog. Beautiful. On your next exhalation, bring your knee into your chest, hover above the ground. Then step between your hands and lift up into Anjali, lowering the left knee down to the mat and releasing the back toes. Crescent Lunge, or low lunge. Gazing up to the sky, let's bring the palms together and interlace all of the fingers except for your index fingers, which point up into the sky, extending your line of energy and extending that crescent moon shape with your body. Beautiful. Inhale. And let's reach the arms high, parallel to one another. Exhale. And lower deeper into your lunge as you cactus your arms. Elbows come out to the sides, palms face forward. And inhale, reach it back up. Exhale, lower again into cactus, deepening your lunge. Inhale, back up. Exhale, lower cactus arms. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, reach it up. And exhale, last time, cactus arms, heart reaches forward. And inhale, come back up, Anjali. Let's place the hands into the mat and tuck your left toes under, extending the left knee, and then spiral the left heel down to the mat so that your foot is on a sharp diagonal forward, firming that back leg as you lift up into Warrior One. Virabhadrasana 1. Arms parallel to one another once again. Shoulders dropping down the back. Inhale. Empowering yourself in this warrior. Be proud and tall. Stay strong within the bottoms of your feet and lower your hips deeper into your warrior pose. Inhale, and let's bring the arms down behind your back. Interlace your fingers at your sacrum and reach your heart forward, eventually lengthening your spine until you come all the way down into a humble warrior, Baddha Virabhadrasana, lengthening out and away from your tailbone and reaching the heart further and further towards the earth, out in front of that foot. Allow the arms to fall further forward as well, opening your shoulders and releasing a little bit of that tension built up, humbling ourselves here, bowing down to our own hearts, to our inner self, practicing that self-compassion. Inhale and exhale, gently roll all the way back up to standing, deepening your warrior pose, and release your clasp. Bring the right elbow over the left as we take eagle arms, Garudasana arms. If it's within your practice today, you can also interlace the wrists, allowing your palms to face one another. Reach up with your elbows and drop the shoulders down your spine, countering that movement of the elbows. Gaze out and forward. Inhale, let's arch back slightly. Gaze up with your eagle arms, and exhale, bow down into humble warrior, keeping those arms where they are, just lengthening forward. And inhale, roll it back up, arch back. Exhale, reach your heart forward, humble warrior. Inhale, roll it back up, arch back. And exhale, humble warrior. Inhale, arch it back. Exhale, humble warrior. And inhale, come back up to standing and release your eagle arms. Reach both hands up to the sky as you gaze up. And then on your next exhalation, place the palms back into the earth and step back into downward facing dog. Inhale, let's gaze front. Exhale, raise your heels, bend your knees, and take a few steps or float into forward fold. Inhale, lengthen up halfway. And exhale, roll all the way up to standing, arch back and lower. Palms come through heart center and open. Open hands, open heart for Tadasana. Wonderful. Let's inhale and arch back, standing back bend. Exhale, dive to forward fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, step back into plank and take your flow. And let's meet in downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale and lift the left leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to tricep for 1. Plank pose. Inhale, reach it back up. Exhale, knee to tricep for 2. Inhale, reach it back up. Exhale, knee to tricep for 3. And inhale, reach it back up. Beautiful. Take that knee into your chest. On your next exhalation, hover it above the mat. And now step between the hands and lift up into Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Allowing the right knee to fall to the mat, both hips facing forward, and arms reaching up to the sky with the palms pressing together. Index fingers pointing up and out to the universe. Awesome job. On your next inhalation, let's begin our dynamic movement, reaching our arms up to the sky parallel to one another. And on your exhale, deepen your low lunge as you cactus your arms out to the side. Inhale, reach it back up to the sky. Exhale, heart reaches forward. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, deepen your lunge. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale and reach all the way up to the sky. Gaze up. Exhale, plant the palms into the earth and firm your right leg, tucking the right toes under. Then spiral the right heel down to the mat and lift up into Warrior One, Virabhadrasana 1. Shoulders dropping down away from your ears. Both hip bones facing the front of your mat. Hips tucking up into the belly to tone our abdominals and to engage all of our muscles. Lower the hips deeper into your warrior pose. That left knee right over the left ankle. And on your next inhalation, interlace your fingers behind your sacrum and start to reach your heart forward. Lengthen your spine into your humble warrior, Baddha Virabhadrasana. Allowing the hands to fall towards your head from behind you, opening your shoulders and releasing that tension. Gaze down and come back to your breath here. As we increase the blood flow into our head in this gentle inversion, we allow ourselves to find a little bit of clarity as we flush out the old and welcome in the new positive light. Beautiful. Inhale, and let's roll gently back up into Warrior One. Bring your arms out into a T shape, and then interlace the elbows, coming into our eagle arms. So left elbow on top of the right elbow this time. And then if you can, also wrap your wrists around so that your palms can face one another. If not, just leave the backs of the hands together, whichever is within your practice today. You're exactly where you need to be. Inhale, let's arch it back, and exhale, lower into humble warrior with eagle arms. Inhale, gentle back bend. Exhale, humble warrior. Inhale, arch it back. Exhale, humble warrior. Inhale, gentle back bend. Exhale, last time, Baddha Virabhadrasana. Roll gently up to standing. Reach the arms high, release your Garudasana arms, and place the palms into the mat, stepping back into downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze front between your hands. Exhale, raise the heels, bend the knees, and hop or step into forward fold. Take a pause in this forward fold, Uttanasana, and bend your knees generously, allowing the chest to truly fall onto the thighs. Let's interlace our fingers behind our back again and allow the hands to fall forward towards the earth, urging your chest deeper into that forward fold, as well as opening your shoulders once again. Stretching out the sternum and releasing the toxins from your neck and shoulders. Close your eyes if you can and focus on your intention. Inhale, take a full breath into the lungs. Exhale, let go of the past. Let go of the future. Be here. Be present. Wonderful. Inhale and gently bring your hands back to your sacrum and then release your clasp, placing the hands back onto the earth with bent knees. And gently lower yourself all the way down to the mat, bending the legs and sitting down in the middle of your mat. Reach your heels out in front of you, bending your legs and pressing your hands into the earth next to your hips in order to sit up nice and tall. Let's point our toes and face your fingertips towards the front of your mat, so parallel to your hips. Firm your elbows without overextending them if you're hyperextended. And let's look up on your inhalation, press into the hands and lift your hips into reverse plank pose. Purvuttanasana. Opening your heart out to the sky, stimulating your Anahata chakra. Welcoming self-compassion and contentment into your life willingly. Firming your shoulders and strengthening your core. Squeeze your glutes together. Inhale, let's reach the hips higher, chest reaches for the sky. And exhale, gently lower yourself back down to the mat. Beautiful work. Now make your way into a kneeling position, so coming onto your shins and extending the body upright. We're going to take camel pose, Ustrasana. So before we begin, let's place our hands behind our back and reach your heart forward as you gaze up to the sky, arching back, elbows parallel to one another here. And if you're ready, you can also place your hands onto your heels for a full camel pose. Awesome job. Wherever you are today is exactly where you need to be. Practice being compassionate towards yourself. Practice finding that contentment within your present moment. Not looking back, not looking forward, simply being here and now. Beautiful. One more inhalation in your camel pose. And exhale. Gently place your hands back onto your lower back if you haven't already. And bring yourself back upright, lowering down onto your heels and eventually swinging the legs out and around, coming back into a seated position on our mats. Let's place the bottoms of the feet onto the earth and reach your hands forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale, lower all the way down to the mat. Press into the bottoms of the feet and palms of the hands here. And take our bridge pose, being sure that the knees don't stray out to one side or the other, and tucking your hips up into the belly to really fire up the core as you reach the chest to the sky and strengthen your glutes and hamstrings. Awesome job. Inhale, reach it higher, and exhale, lower one vertebrae at a time down into the mat. Let's bring your knees over to the left side and bring your arms out into a T shape, gazing to the right for our supine twist here. Being sure that we realign our spine after any inversion where our heart is above our head. Inhale, press both palms into the mat as you use your core to bring your knees back to center. And exhale, let the knees fall to the right side and gaze out to the left. Beautiful. Coming back to your breath here. Coming back to your intention. Lowering your heart rate and slowing your breath. Beautiful. Inhale and use your abdominals to bring your knees back to center and hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself one last hug before extending the entire body into our Shavasana, corpse pose, our final resting posture, symbolizing the end of our practice. Allowing our bodies to be rejuvenated in this Shavasana and allowing the mind to rest. Close your eyes. Feel the mat beneath your body. Feel the air around you. Notice your breath flowing in and out of your lungs. Find your peace, your shanti. Find a sense of calm in this silence. Beautiful work. On your next inhalation, begin to find movement once again in your body as you flutter your eyes open. Gently roll over onto one side into a fetal position, and eventually coming up into an easy seat on your mat. Cross the legs comfortably and bring your palms together for Anjali Mudra, prayer pose. Thumbs pressing into your chest, feeling your heart underneath your thumbs. Thank you so much for taking this time for your body today. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Go in light and love. Namaste. Thank you so much for watching Mermaid Yoga. Don't forget to share and like this video and comment any suggestions or requests below. Subscribe to our channel to see more content. We hope to see you again on the mat soon.